All right, on number 10, we got another voting system, and I've already labeled them A, B, C, and D there. And what they want you to do is write out all winning coalitions in each voting system. Do not approach this randomly. Be systematic by considering coalitions from smallest to largest. This is just like what we did in chapter 2 where we did subsets. So I would start with the singles. I would say A by itself, B by itself, C by itself, and D by itself. And the weight of A is just 1, B is 2, C is 7, and D is 8. Nobody has, remember that your quota is this 15 here. That's the winning coalition, is if you have 15 or more votes. So nobody in the singles is a winning coalition. So I would then move to my doubles, and let's write the A and the B. A, B, C, D. And remember, on doubles, I would go A with B, A with C, A with D, A, B, A, C, A, D. That would take care of every double that involves A, and then it would be B with C and B with D, and that takes care of every double involving B, and then the only one you have left is C with D. Now A is 1 and B is 2, so 1 plus 2 equals only 3. That's not a winner. A and C is 1 plus 7, which is 8. That's not a winner. A with D, A is 1, D is 8. And again, I'm looking up here at the numbers. 1 and 8 is 9. That's not a winner. B is 2, C is 7. That adds up to 9. Not a winner. B and D, B is 2, D is 8. That only adds up to 10. That's not a winner. C is 7, D is 8. Bing, 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 bing. We have our first winner. That's a winning coalition, C and D. And of course, when I'm looking at my choices, this has the C and D in it, and so does this one. So it's not in here and it's not in there, so I've narrowed it down. And then after your doubles, we would go and look at triples. And the way I did this, if I can recall, this is how I do it in class. I'm sure I did it in my videos too. I would start with A, B, C. That's my first triple. A, B, C. And then I went A, B, and D. A, B, and D. And then I went A, C, and D, A, C, and D. And that takes care of all the triples involving A. So the only triple you have left is B, C, D. B, C, and D. And again, I have to go through the numbers. A, B, and C. If I come back over here. A, B, and C, that's 1 plus 2 plus 7. That adds up to 10, so that's not a winner. A, B, and D, here's A and B, and there's D, so that adds up to 11. That's not a winner. A, C, and D, here's A, and then C and D, that adds up to 16. There's a winning coalition. And B, C, D are these three, 2 and 7 and 8, and that adds up to 17, so that's a winning coalition. And then of course you always have to end with the set itself, and the set by itself would be A, B, C, D, and that's all of them, and that adds up to 18, so that's a winning coalition. So I'm going back and I'm looking for, here's A, B, C, D, here's A, B, C, D, and then the blue ones. There's only 2 blue ones. It was A, C, D and B, C, D. And this one had ACD and BCD also, but it had BC. Here's BC. BC only added up to 9. So that is not. And BD only added up to 10. That's not. So it can't be that one. It's this one. And that is number 10.